everybody, and welcome into the Weekly Warrior Preview. I'm Donette Logan with Jerry Young. And Jerry, this is what teams play for.
Yeah, it's playoff time, Donette. We're looking forward to kind of previewing Florence here in just a little bit.
You're going to have a preview of that game for us. We're going to talk to our cheerleaders, our wrestlers, Coach Freeman, and one of our key players. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Gym Time is celebrating Thompson High School's 100-year anniversary by giving away 100 gym memberships. If you're an Alabaster City School student or employee, just go to gymtime.fitness and click on the 100 for 100 giveaway tab to register for your free one-year membership. Now is your chance to get fit at Alabaster's Premier Fitness Center. And remember, we're only giving away 100 memberships, so don't miss out. That's Gym Time's 100 for 100 giveaway. Go to gymtime.fitness and click on the 100 for 100 giveaway tab or call us at 205-624-4040. Open 7 days per week with 24-hour access. What time is it? Gym Time.
For quality pest control service from an experienced and reliable company, Mr. Bugs offers residential and commercial pest and termite control service. Mr. Bugs Pest Patrol, 205-663-1919.
Brooklear Pharmacy on Highway 119 is a full-service pharmacy that provides top-quality products and hometown service at competitive prices. The Brooklear family has been in business for more than 50 years and is proud to be a part of Alabaster.
Looking for amazing family dentistry in Alabaster? Doctors Albritton and Artavino strive to stay up to date on the latest techniques in dentistry and materials to help provide the best treatment available. From cleanings to same-day crowns and even whitening, Albritton and Artavino Family Dentistry is here to serve all your dental needs.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. And Jerry, we have the benefit of being at home this week.
We do. Florence coming in 5-5 record. Okay, they're good on offense. They need some work on defense. Our offense is really strong, so I look for us to put up some points against them. But Donette, we seem to face Florence a lot. I mean, they're a playoff team year after year after year.
They're hungry.
They are, and they're always a good team, always coach well. So, it's playoff time. You can't take anybody for granted.
No, it's like the Iron Bowl when Alabama and Auburn play each other.
That's right.
You throw all the records out, you start fresh, and it's anybody's game. You don't know what's going to happen and what to expect.
That's right.
One guy we've seen it a lot from, he's a brother on the team. There's two of them, so I always get their names mixed up, and I had to get you to help me with his name earlier.
Tre'Quon is who you're going to talk to, right?
Tre'Quon, yes. And so I want to talk to him just about Favorite Thompson, the next step for him, and just a lot more when it comes to being a Thompson Warrior. Tre'Quon Fegans joins us now, and thanks for joining us after practice. I want to talk to you first. We're talking ahead of time about your siblings, your family. You're one of how many kids?
8.
And they're all boys?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about your other brothers and what it's like playing football with the ones that are closer to you in age.
You said what it's like?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a blessing. I played with not my oldest two, but the second oldest two. Now I'm playing with the younger ones. So, I'm teaching them, and I was learning and growing up. So now, it's good to get back to my younger brothers.
Now, I'm the oldest of 6, and you say you're teaching them, but a lot of times my younger ones teach me things, too. Do you find your younger siblings teach you things?
Yes, ma'am. I can learn something from Anquan, Jacquees. Jacquees, he's the hardest worker out of us. So, I learned something from him, technique.
Always a balance. Now, you had a big announcement a couple weeks ago regarding what's next for you. Talk about that change in your college commitment.
Well, it was a great change. I feel like I did what's best for me and my family. So, I just went through it. I thought my decision through, and Bama was the place for me.
And that's what you got to do is look at what's best for you and your family. Now, you guys are heading into playoffs. You had the week off, so you had an extra week of rest and practice. Now you have home field advantage playing Florence again. And they have the spread and running game. Talk about their game a little bit and what you guys are doing to prepare for this to kind of be able to advance.
So they have great athletes, receivers, quarterback, all great. So, coach is putting a good game plan in for us to stop it. And, we're going to live up to it Friday.
Now, you mentioned our quarterback, and I don't want to talk about our quarterback position change, but you guys have past 3-4 years since you've been here. You've watched that quarterback position change during games and in the middle of the season, and you guys all adjust pretty well. What do you think contributes to you guys being able to adjust to no matter who's leading that team at the quarterback position?
I say defense. Everybody got to step up. So I got to do my job, and I'm looking for my partner to do his job. So,
You guys have definitely done that, and it's shown well because you are now getting a chance to play next level. I look forward to seeing you this Friday and Saturdays in the fall. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Always good to talk to all of our Warriors, not just football players, but a key part of Friday nights are cheerleaders.
Oh, Donette, listen. I got to go interview the cheerleaders, okay? We were walking off, and they wanted to, a group of them came running up.
They flipped it.
They wanted to interview me. I have no idea what's on this, so let's just take a watch, okay? Here you go. Okay, girls, these are the two head cheerleaders for Thompson High School. Okay, why don't you tell everybody who you are?
Hey, I'm Maddie Estes. I'm a senior.
And I'm Jemiah Gillian, and I'm a senior.
Okay, so what's your favorite cheer? Out of everything you do, what's your favorite cheer?
I really like We Are Thompson because, we do that a lot because that's just kind of what, people know us by. So I love that one.
All right, so are there extra duties by being head cheerleader? I mean, do y'all have to do extra things?
Yes, we love getting the girls together for game day and making sure everything is prepared.
Okay, so, y'all do the sign, right?
The run-through signs?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Sign. Okay, so how does that all develop? I mean, you have to have a meeting, right? Somebody's got to decide.
Yes.
Right?
So we meet up Mondays in our coach's room, and then we decide what we're gonna do. So we kind of do it with the student sections theme. So we'll try to coordinate it with that, and then we do the Bible verse on the back of the sign. I'm sure all y'all have heard and y'all see it. But when did we first start that?
We started that around our freshman year. Maybe it's our favorite part, and the boys really do love it.
So what's your favorite memory so far being at Thompson?
My favorite memory was whenever we won state the past 2 years.
Okay.
So it was just the environment and the energy. It was so much fun. Even if we were in Tuscaloosa, I'm Auburn Freeman. Hey, it was still so much fun. I love that.
Okay, so talk about a little bit about the preparation. Now, everybody thinks y'all are out there on the field or in the gym, and it's so easy. Y'all are just but I'm gonna tell you what, there's a lot of work goes in there.
There's a lot, especially whenever we're juggling football season and competition season. So those interfere a lot, but we're prepared.
All right, so I know you got competition coming up. We're going to talk to Coach Roberson here in just a minute about that. But what do you plan for now with competition, and where will there be more than one, obviously?
Yes, sir. So our first one is this Saturday. It's our qualifier for nationals, and then we have a couple in November.
We have a few more leading up to February, and in February is our nationals.
Okay, so y'all are truly a team. Y'all just not a bunch of cheerleaders out there. I know that's what, you think the average fan sitting in the stand and they hear the cheer and they go, yeah, but y'all are the ones, and you have to be prepared the way I see it at the end of the game. That's when we may need you the most, right?
Right.
So your stamina and everything else, just like everybody else, y'all got to prepare for it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks for joining us here.
Thank you so much.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors.
Coach, I'm just so excited being in the round. We've been here a little bit filming this, and I know sitting in the stands, of course, I'm separated by glass, so I don't get to hear everything. But what you hear in the stands, this is a fantastic practice area.
Yes, we are blessed. We're blessed to have our own cheer gym to practice. I've coached for a long time, and this is the first time that I've been at a school and we've had our own area to practice. We usually have to use the gym and get kicked out or wherever, but we're very blessed to have our own practice area.
Well, let's talk about competition a little bit. I know that's coming up soon.
Yes, we will have our first competition on Saturday, October 30th. The girls have been working very, very hard all summer long, and as far as the first part of the school year as well. So we're excited. A little nervous because it's the first one of the year, but we're excited that we'll have our first one in on Saturday, and then this will be one of our qualifying competitions for nationals as well.
Where are nationals?
Nationals is in Orlando, Florida, every year. Due to COVID, we weren't able to go last year, so we're excited to get back on the road and head on down to Orlando this year as well. We've done very well. The last time we went there, we actually placed 6th in the nation. That was the first time that Thompson has placed that high. And also we went straight from prelims to finals. So we skipped semifinals because we were first in the nation for a little while, for a couple hours. And then when we were competing in finals, we dropped to 6th. But I still think those girls did a fabulous job. So
yeah, we cover all the athletics, and I'm in and around all the teams. But this team deserves and practices and works just as hard as any athletic team. Congratulations on where you've been. Good luck. Let's win state, okay?
Yes, and nationals.
And nationals, that's right. Thank
yes,
you.
thank you so much.
So we're going to start off easy. What's your favorite thing that you saw us do at practice today?
That I saw at practice today? Oh, without question, that thing you put everybody up in the air. And then the top person puts her foot over on somebody's hand.
That's me.
Okay, well, I was like about to run out here and catch y'all because there's no way that can be done, but it worked. I loved it.
Okay, now we have a harder one.
All right.
What's your favorite color?
Well, it has to be red and black.
Wow.
Right. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Orange. How long have you been like doing this?
I've been a broadcaster for 36 years, and y'all made me say that, but I started back in 1984 broadcasting a state championship football game in Center, Alabama, and it was 0 degrees, and I tell you how bad it was. They put hot dogs out on the front of the concession stand to give them away because nobody would stand up because it was so cold, and when they went to get the hot dog, they were all frozen in the metal pan. They couldn't even give them away, so that's how cold it was, and I had to call that.
Oh, I would have been done.
Yeah.
Okay, who's your favorite cheer team?
Oh, that's a no-brainer, Thompson.
You said like
Can y'all teach me a cheer real quick while we're on camera? What do you want me to do? Teach me a move or something.
Okay. Okay, this one is called Red, Red, Go Red. Clap, clap, clap. Red. Up by your ear. You gotta go all the way up to your ear. Make sure Lil doesn't hold it.
Hey, listen, I'm not technical now. I'm doing good just to hold my arm up. Red.
Go red.
Jerry, you may have a few sports broadcasters on that cheer squad.
Listen, I even know new cheers. I'm good, okay? Thanks to the cheerleaders.
You're going to have to quit making him an honorary cheerleader because I'm going to keep hearing it all the time.
That's right, you are.
Hey, while you talk to them, I went and interviewed our wrestlers. We're going to talk to them about getting that title back after a word from our sponsors.
Now, we all know, Tim, you sell real estate, but you also do a lot in the community. Talk to us about your community support program.
Hey, any teacher, school, coach, or sports team out there that needs a sponsor, we're here to help invest and put it back into our community. So make sure you give us a call if we can help your team, your teacher, or your school. So go Warriors!
Shelby Fence Company is a local family-owned business serving Shelby County and surrounding areas since 1989. You can count on our team of highly experienced installers to give you quality products, expert installation, and friendly customer service. For your next fence project, remember Shelby Fence Company in Alabaster.
Serenity Salon and Spa in Helena offers hair services for men and women, facials, makeup application, and waxing. Book an appointment at serenity-salonandspa.com or call 205-624-2030. Visit them at 123 Ace Place in Helena.
Showcase your personal style at LJ's Retail Therapy. Shop their selection of clothing, shoes, gifts, and accessories in-store and online. Visit them on Highway 119, 7 days a week in Alabaster beside Publix or at ljsretailtherapy.com.
Welcome back in, everyone, to the Weekly Warrior Preview. Donette, just like I got to do cheerleaders, you got to go do wrestling.
I know, and let me tell you, it is hot in that practice area.
Right.
It is packed full of middle schoolers and high schoolers, and they all have one goal, to get back that state championship. We have moved to the wrestling facility here at Thompson High School, and I have two of our senior guys with us. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
My name is Will Garrett. I am a 2021 152-pound state champ, and I'm a senior here at Thompson High School.
I'm Jeffrey Tubbs. I'm a senior here at Thompson High School, and I go to 195.
So I want to start off with you, Will, being a state champion. Now you have to defending that title. Talk about that process, knowing that now you're going to have to. You obviously want it again. That's why you guys keep going it. So what's the training like, knowing you've reached that, you can do it again?
Well, just the training of it all is there's only one purpose. Everybody wants to win, but even if you do lose, the most important thing is to learn from your losses. So I feel like everything we do here is really a learning moment, and they're going to teach us how to lose. They're going to teach us how to win. So either way we go, I'm confident in everything, my coaching, practice, and myself. So that's pretty much how we're going into things this year.
Jeffrey, I want to go to you now. And, you know, Thompson has always had a dominant wrestling team. Last season didn't end the way you guys wanted it to as a team, but individually you guys had several records. So I'm sure now, there's probably over 100 kids in here now to wrestle, so you guys have more potential. Let's talk about how we start those practices, kind of hoping to get that title back.
Yeah, we start off very vigorously because we didn't go the way we wanted to go last year, but we know that we are going to get it back this year, and we try our hardest to do the best we can at the start of the practice.
Well, we're going into our second season when having girls on the wrestling team, and they have made sure they've made a name known for themselves. You had one here, Brindley Glover, last year.
Yes, ma'am.
What is it like when you're going on the match and you step in and you're facing a female opponent?
Well, it used to be really weird for me, but now that the sport's really growing, I just don't know what to say besides just to be proud of it. There's not a lot of other states where wrestling is this big, and I'm proud that Alabama is one of those states. So it really excites me whenever I see any girl wrestling. It makes me feel good about the sport of wrestling and the sport of wrestling just in the state of Alabama.
Jeffrey, it definitely is a growing sport, and I watch you guys. Your season may start, but you were definitely doing conditioning all summer. Y'all were out here running the hill, carrying each other. Let's talk about some of that summer conditioning you guys do.
The summer, very serious, very serious. We can get, yes, it can get very hard sometimes, but we have to just push through it, and we have to finish it, of course. And it can get extremely hard, but we get through it.
You guys are in weight classes, but for y'all, that conditioning goes into this. The weight, it's solid muscle a lot of times.
Yes, ma'am.
So
yes,
talk
ma'am.
about that strength when you're going in. I mean, what class were you in? What weight class?
Last year I was a 152 pounder. This year I'm going up to 160, maybe 170. It just depends what they want me at. So.
And when you're getting ready to go into that, you're cutting weight and getting ready. It is solid muscle basically going.
Yes, ma'am. It's solid muscle, water weight, and that's pretty much it. You're not going to see a lot of fat weight until you get up to heavier weights like heavyweight. So.
Jeffrey, I want to end with you on this question. I know end with you on the boys' side. I'm going to have two of your female wrestlers come up in a second. But you guys wrestle for Coach Sean. You guys have had a dominant program here. What is one thing you've learned from him here at Thompson?
I'd say I've learned leadership and just courage throughout everything and taking things seriously, I guess you would say. But leadership mostly because he's such a good coach and keeps our teams in check.
Awesome, thank you. I'm going to let you guys go back. I'm going to grab two of your female wrestlers and talk to them. All right, thanks. So female wrestling has grown in Alabama. It's still not a sanctioned sport, but we are hoping to get it that way. So we have two of our female wrestlers from Thompson. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Natalie Black. I'm Kylie Butts.
Many of you may know Kylie. Kylie was a cheerleader. We've interviewed her about boxing, and so you have transitioned to more of a physical side of the sport. How is wrestling compared to boxing?
It's very different. The techniques are very different. Just two of them are not the same at all.
See, I know that. I would think that they would be very similar, but I guess you're not on the ground when you're boxing. Natalie, you're a freshman this year, and so you're kind of moving into the high school and the sport, even though you have wrestled before. What is it like when you're transitioning to the high school team and their conditioning and practice?
They go a lot harder than the middle school does. So we have more practices and longer practices in middle school, and they treat us way harder.
Talk about, the sport. It's this year two of them trying to get it a sanctioned sport, and you guys, Thompson has made a name for themselves when it comes to female wrestlers. So last year we had Brindley Glover winning one of them. What is it about the sport that you think attracts women to come to do this?
Because it makes us feel powerful when you win against a guy, especially a guy. I don't know, it just makes you feel good about yourself. Yeah, I agree, because there's a lot of stereotypes girls not being able to do this, and I'm not really I'm more of a girly girl type, so then people don't expect it.
For someone who hasn't watched the sport before and is not sure how the judging goes, can you tell me a little bit about how that works?
You can get back points, and then you can get points for going behind them, and then you can get points from taking them down to the mat.
Now, have you guys had wrestling matches yet so far this season? So this will be both your first season, right? Well, for the high school for you. What was one of the toughest wrestling matches you had in the middle school?
When I was in state and I went against a guy. It was really hard.
I can see that, definitely. And you guys are wrestling for a legacy program here at Thompson. When you know that that's who you're wrestling for, and they're known not just in Alabama but around the U.S., talk about what kind of pride you have being part of this program.
You feel very prideful, you feel good about yourself.
What would you tell any of the women who want to wrestle why they should come do it?
because it makes you feel less insecure about yourself, and like you just feel great all around.
Yeah, what she said, yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much. I'll let you guys get to practice, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Mainline Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing quality products since 1989. They love giving back to the community, and they service all of the greater Birmingham area. Call them today or go to mainlineheating.com.
Drone Tech specializes in drone models, customization, training, and maintenance with the industry-leading Drone Deploy software to provide professional, quality results. For more details, visit Michael Golden and the team at drone-tech.net or call 205-895-5099 and give them a follow on Facebook and Instagram.
Do you know the science behind killing COVID-19 and other viruses? I don't either, but I do know who to trust. Wellis Air has patented technology inside their air disinfection purifier that removes 99.9% of existing viruses, bacteria, allergens, moles, odor, and VOCs on surfaces and in the air. The sun's ultraviolet rays are combined with moisture in the air to create atmosphere hydroxyls to clean and protect your environment. Most people will never understand that statement, but everyone wants the air they breathe to be clean and safe. The folks at Wellis Air have patented technology that cleans the air and surfaces in your home or office. To learn more, go to myenvirosol.com.
Jerry, it is no surprise we have some dominant teams at Thompson, and our Lady Warriors, our volleyball team, just unbelievable season.
Listen, I was pulling so hard, and many of you know I called the state championship in volleyball, so I think I was calling 2A state finals in one building. We had to run next door, and I'd get 15 or 20 minutes to see them play. But I'm telling you what, I love these girls on volleyball. What a great season! Congratulations, Judy Green. They were just literally one spike away from being in the state.
They have
finals.
So much to be proud of, and she
do.
has really built that program. Do you know there are 5 players on that team that she also coached their mothers?
Wow. I
know. She is a legacy when it comes to volleyball in the state of Alabama, and she is building a program here at Thompson, one to be proud of. So as volleyball wraps up, football goes to the playoffs. Basketball will start on the 9th at Northport.
Right.
We're going to go out and cheer on our Thompson Warriors basketball teams, our ladies and our men's. And then wrestling will start on the 10th with the red and black duels at the high school. So you don't want to miss that. But before all of that, we have Friday night with one man who's in charge of it all.
That's right. I had a chance to catch up with Mark Freeman. Here's what he had to say about this upcoming playoff game.
Coach, this is a new season, playoffs, time to see what we can do now. We got Florence coming in. What do we expect to see out of them?
Well, they're real athletic. They have showed tendency to play odd front on defense and move around really good. Offensively, they do multiple things. They're a lot like us on the offense. Just well coached. Wade has done a good job up there, and it will be, we have to play our best game.
So they play a spread like most teams, or are they more of a running team?
I think they like to run a little bit more, but they spread you out, and they don't let you get a lot of big numbers in the box on them, so they keep you spread out, but predominantly they want to run it, and we're not sure yet in the quarterback situation. It depends who's in the game for them.
All right, we'll talk about us now. Good week of practice. We had a week off, so we've had extra practice. Has that helped us, and how's the team look?
We've had our best 2 days, and I think the guys know that it's time of the year now. It's that we got to play, and we're coming off a night that we feel like we could do better. So this is going to be the first chance that we get to get back on the field and do some things better. But we've had the best 2 days so far we've had.
Great job, Coach. Congratulations on getting the playoffs again for how many years now, do you know?
No, just this one's good.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
It's going to be an exciting night at Warrior Stadium at 7 o'clock on Friday night. But if you're not coming to the game, you can still watch us.
Okay, this is the advantage of having a yearly subscription to the NFHS network because the playoffs are included. All the other sports are included too. WarriorNationNetwork.org. You can listen to it for free. Click on the Watch Now tab if you want to watch it. And if you don't have a subscription, you can get a special subscription just for the playoffs to watch it. So
did not know
that's
that.
available there as well. So WarriorNationNetwork.org.
But we want you to be there to pack that stadium full because that always cheers on our team a lot better. We know we're going to have an awesome night. So we will see you Friday night at 7 at Warrior Stadium.